This episode is brought to you by Prime Video. In the small town of Holland, Michigan, nothing is ever what it seems. Behind the tulip festivals and pretty houses lay dark secrets that threaten to tear a marriage apart. Nicole Kidman stars in this darkly twisted thriller about a wife and mother whose quest to uncover her husband's secrets may get her more than she bargained for. Holland, streaming on Prime Video March 27th.
Revolutionize your cooking with the Tefal Infrared Air Fryer. Watch as your food crisps up through a large lighted window and delight in faster, crispier, and juicier results with no preheating thanks to Tefal's advanced infrared technology. Discover the future of cooking and bring innovation into your kitchen by visiting Tefal.com.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Dice Roll, the Queerest Pathfinder Podcast on a planet where it's a hard questions like, which oracle curse is the worst to deal with?
Oh, the worst? Okay, let me pull them up.
It's another week where we pull up Archives of Nethys.
Yeah, everyone pull up Archives of Nethys right now. Okay. The Oracle. It is a divine caster. It is part of the core classes of Pathfinder 2nd Edition. Its whole ordeal is it has direct access to divine magic, the way that gods do. But because an oracle is just an itty-bitty mortal, unlike a god, they kind of get fucked over by the powers that they access. So they have mysteries, which is their magic, and then an associated curse, which is, fuck, this is too much magic for me. Now that's fine, but the way that a flame oracle goes, fuck, is different to how, say, a battle oracle goes, fuck. So my question is, which is the worst one? And I'm not talking mechanically, I'm talking socially.
A few of them, okay, well, all curses are bad.
Of course, yes.
There's a few of them that are pretty fucking bad. I think the Curse of Living Death for the Bones mystery is pretty bad. Because
where you start rotting away?
Yeah, you're just actually rotting away.
Yeah,
and it's got to be pretty bad to be next to somebody who's literally rotting away.
Yeah, but like, just wear some heavy clothes, put on some cologne. No one's gonna know.
Well, actually, no. That would be really, really bad because people like that's like really bad. Because then any time that you would want to, and I don't just mean like sexually, but like if you wanted to get close to a person, and like you'd have to be like, well, they think that I'm just a zombie if I take this off.
Yeah.
Which is actually really bad. I would kill myself.
Also, in the case of putting cologne on Derry, do you want to put anything that's highly concentrated alcohol on a wound, basically?
I'll give you that one, Luna. I have no
that's
witty
actually
retort.
really true.
That's just layering scents, by the way. The scent of a dead fucking corpse is still beneath that.
Yeah.
But I have a question for you, Derry, as the Pathfinder expert. So the Curse of Ancestral Meddling, do they see, do other people see the spirits that are haunting you all the fucking time?
Yes, I believe so.
It would be really fucked to be on a date and your fucking grandpa just comes out to fuck with you. Like, both of your grandparents at the same time are like, what the fuck are you doing at this table?
This is, well, hold on. It's even funnier because, like, this is the Ancestors mystery. It's all about, like, I have all the spirits of the past watching me, all my ancestors. And when they start cursing you, it's all of them trying to talk to you at once and trying to do stuff for you, being like, pick up the sword. No, quick, go over there. And sometimes you just get kind of overwhelmed by it, right? Because there's so many fucking ghosts all yelling at you.
They're all watching you jerk it.
Imagine going.
Oh my god.
Imagine going out on a dog walk with your friends, and then like your mate looks at you and he's like, "Why is there a samurai behind you?" And you're like, "Don't fucking look at him." And the samurai's like obscenely pissed. He's like staring at you, and you're like, "Just don't make eye contact." That's Peepaw.
That's Peepaw. That's crazy.
That's Gigi, I guess. To me, I think it's very simple.
Yeah?
The curse of engulfing flames through the flames oracle sets you on fire. Come the fuck on.
Well, yeah,
Okay.
okay, that sets you on fire, clearly, but you can survive that, that's fine.
No, but like, just imagine, and it's not like water puts out. It specifically says you will seethe with flameless heat if you're somewhere where fire can't happen. So imagine you're just like, I'm gonna go on a walk today, and then suddenly just you fucking spontaneously combust, right? And you're like, oh man,
guess.
I was gonna go to the library. You
Well,
could never
don't.
read again for
Oh.
fear of the fire.
Oh,
I
there's different copies of books.
oh gosh. In that same vein though, I also think Tempest might be fucking bad because I don't know about you, but I don't want to have like the idea of getting struck by lightning escalate while also getting to Cursebound 3 weak to electricity.
Yeah, you literally become a fucking lightning rod. Also, you are glazing over the part where it says that it starts storming around you.
Yeah,
Like all
imagine
the time. Like
being
you'll just
always-
be making it rain.
and not in the good way. Just yeah, imagine always just being followed, like literally being followed by a dark cloud all the time. Just one more thing, Life Oracle. It's great for everyone else around you except you.
Yeah.
You do die and be dead, right?
Yeah.
So this one, the curse of
dead.
outpouring life. Your presence comforts the ill and injured, causing scars to fade slightly, spurs new growth, etc. But this is coming from your own life source, so anytime you would be healed, you reduce that.
Yeah.
You reduce that quite a lot. Which is really bad.
It's the curse of everyone's a goddamn energy vampire.
But socially, that would be fantastic.
Except it's basically fancy anemia, though. You'd get so tired.
Already
Right.
have it.
Okay.
Could you imagine people having fantasy anemia and then you just have regular anemia?
You're
Like you
"Oh,
just have the
God."
regular one, and everybody else is yeah.
No
this
one
cursed with it,
likes
like,
me when they're around me, and I'm still fucking dizzy when I get up.
like they're like, because like the Life Oracle. Oh, you have like these powers, and it helps so many people. And it's like, what do you have? Fucking anemia.
Not
Nothing.
enough blood in
There's
my
no-
body, that's what I have.
There's no benefit here.
What you'll be glad to know is if you were a Life Oracle at level 20 at Cursebound 4, do you know how much healing you would subtract anytime you were healed? 80.
Are you kidding?
If you were a level
Whoa.
20 Cursebound 4 Oracle of this mystery, and someone cast heal on you, and they did 81 damage healing, you would get 1 healing.
That's insane.
It's
Whoa.
a physician heal thyself. You can heal everyone but except you.
That's
High
kinda
risk, high
cool, though.
reward. You'll keep
Actually-
everyone alive.
I actually remember because when I was making Fiore, there were a lot of different options, and I was looking at Oracle, and I was like, I don't like any of this because
This makes me sad.
Yeah.
I was like, I actually don't like. It was so bad that I was like, I'm just not cursing him.
That's kind of horny, though.
Yeah, I bet, Ritz. I bet it's horny for you. You love
right.
suffering. You love pain.
No, that's so intimate.
very
Like
poetic.
being able to heal other people, but you cannot yourself, and yet you do it anyways.
Yep.
Oh, it's extremely sexy narratively. I was just like, I'll die.
Oh, I know.
That wasn't even.
I'm just saying.
That wasn't the one I was
Yeah.
looking at. I think.
That was one we were looking at, and we were like, oh, that's a nasty one. For now, though, would we like to play some more some Pathfinder?
Please, please, please,
Yeah, Ritz is
If
looking at the
we-
map excitedly.
I like the
please,
roses on the
please.
Okay, so
table.
when we last left our adventurers in the Abomination Vaults, the Fogfen Few and their new ally Cynemi their new companion Cynemi faced off against a will-o-wisp, Vecnir the Instigator. After a very short battle, Vecnir vanished, cursing you for daring to attack him. As you continued making your way through the dungeon, you came across a laboratory holding several monsters in stasis. You also found one of the stasis tubes was shattered, and the former leader of this place, a hag by the name of Granny Cavity, had turned into an undead hag spirit called a Witchfire. Though you were able to fight her off, Vecnir the Instigator returned, harassing you. You were able to escape. You met with Wanda the Wanderer, and you found a mysterious figure, seemingly an amnesiac in need of healing. When you healed him, he revealed himself to be Vecnir the Instigator, who vanished. Sick of his shit, you continued deeper into the dungeon, encountered a metal elemental, and now face off against the summoners of Urevian. A pair of Coarti, fallen angels corrupted by devil contracts, working on a pentagram which will unleash an army of devils once Urevian's contracts are fulfilled. You all grab your weapons as you stand in this magma-filled chamber upon the very small overlooking altar that hangs over the massive pool of lava. And these dark angels are turning to you with maces, scarred writing in their bodies, bloody halos, and blood dribbling from their eyes. And everyone, we can fast forward through this combat. It's obvious you'll beat them. Let's go.
No. We're fucking fighting them.
Okay. Fellas, would I be able to ask you all to roll me some initiative?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Someone got a nat 20. It was Cynemi!
Pretty good.
So, set the scene. Ulrich, Silk, and Fjorway. The three of you stand atop a platform overlooking a cylindrical chamber filled with magma. Half-melted candles cover a stone altar perched on the platform's edge. Above the altar, water is dripping from a crack in the ceiling, and 6 heavy chains suspend across from you, a giant metal disc with a glowing pentagram burning on the top. You all clutch your weapons, grit your teeth, and share a look with each other before going against the screaming Coarti who are flying towards you. And Ulrich, Cynemi is going to be going first. She got that 20 on initiative.
Fair.
She's going to turn to you, Ulrich, and say, "Hey, music man, why don't you play us an inspiring tune first? I think I'm going to need it." And she's going to delay her turn until after you.
Okay.
Smart.
Nice.
Because she's like, I can tell this guy's a buffer. I know he likes to play music. I saw him do it. I'm going to wait until he does so. So, Ulrich, in that case, it is your turn.
All right, then we are going to start with a rallying anthem.
Presumably on your bow, because 90% of this room is magma.
Yes, absolutely. The loot's not coming out this time. And then he will use an action for Harmonize into a Fortissimo composition, Courageous Anthem.
Oh, you're doing a Fortissimo composition specifically?
Yes.
Oh, fuck yeah. This is a free action as a reminder, so you will be able to... Let's see.
26.
Yeah, okay, yes. Ulrich, that's a success.
Oh, okay. Then... if it is success, then the Courageous Anthem is at a +2.
Holy shit. Okay. Holy shit, you've stacked a lot of stuff on everyone, huh?
Listen, if you give the buffer a time to set up, then the setup is gonna be worth it.
Cynemi listens to your music, kind of grins, and says, "That's what I'm talking about." And then she's going to spend her 4 actions, because she got in that 20. Mm-hmm. She rushes out to the edge of the altar. She looks at one of these Coarti. She kind of narrows her eye and starts tracking one of them. She is hunting her targets. And then...
She's a ranger?
She is a ranger.
Oh, she's
first
so
attack
hot.
on her turn. That's going to be a crossbow strike. An 11 plus 18. That is going to be a hit. Thanks in no small part to your help, Ulrich. And that's going to be... Well, she's going to get a lot of precision damage as well because she has the precision edge, which means that when she strikes an opponent for the first time on their turn, extra damage. So she shoots out a crossbow bolt that whips through the air and cracks into the Coarti's shoulder. The Coarti lets out a shriek that is both beautiful and terrifying. But she's still flying towards her. And it was one action to move, one action to hunt, one action to attack. Her last action, she's like, okay, these guys are tough, let's do our best. And she is going to reload her crossbow. And that is her turn. Okay, it is my turn. And I know what you're saying. No, it's not. It's Ritz's turn.
Yeah.
Ulrich, can you make me a will save, please?
The fuck?
Okay.
What the fuck?
Is there something that I'm missing? No, it's not. Okay, so 32.
A 32.
This is on the higher end, so I'm a little scared.
That's going to be a success.
Okay.
So what happens is, Ulrich, you feel something suddenly happening. I think Fiore and Silk, you two turn around as all of a sudden the walls between you and Ulrich shut closed. You see, like, from the left wall, the wall slams into him, and then another wall is also crushing him, and you for a moment think he's being squeezed to death. Ulrich, though, you know this isn't actually happening. For a moment you're scared, but you stumbled through, and you I think might take some damage. No, you don't.
Oh, thank God.
You are able to stumble out of this illusion. But for a moment, you thought that you were being imprisoned by the walls.
Okay.
And you're like, how could this be? What just happened? And then you hear a...
Damn it.
And behind you, Vecnir the Instigator cackles. This neon orange will-o-wisp says, "Foolish mortals, you have earned the ire of Vecnir the Instigator. Did you expect to see me so soon? I think not." Okay, Silk, it's your turn. Fucking Vecnir's here. Also, those Coarti are flying directly at you.
I know that those two are a bigger threat
However,
than Mr. the Instigator over here.
Mr. the Instigator that's really good.
However,
Yeah.
4th rank Force Barrage.
Now, I want to remind you, before you do this.
I thought...
No,
Uh-huh.
you're okay. I'm just letting you know.
Mm-hmm.
You have a boss fight today, most likely.
I know.
You can do this, but you will be down 1 4th rank spell slot out of the 2 you have left before going into a potential boss fight. You can do it. I am being
No.
the angel
Don't
on
bring
your
up
shoulder.
a good point against me.
I would be amiss not to alert you.
I'm checking.
There's definitely no other
something
motivation I would do
really
this.
fast. Okay. You can use your 4th rank. It's fine.
What the fuck? What do you mean?
Are you gonna compensate for me? Is this...
I am gonna compensate by using a 3rd rank spell. Later, though.
Oh, you're so hot.
Later,
Alright,
though.
Okay.
Right, so 4th rank Force Barrage.
Okay, fine. Sure. Go for it. Go for it, I guess. Attack my little guy. Whatever.
I'm fucking sick of him! I'm so sick of him!
He's just playing toys.
All 3 actions. I'm sick of it. He turns around and he's got his fucking gun out and he's like, Shetlin alive, I am so sick of seeing you!
The darts explode out in a flurry from your gun, and Vector says, "Ah! What have I done to you? I only cast an illusion spell. It wasn't going to hurt him."
Oh, you have not learned your lesson and it's maddening.
Just a reminder, will-o-wisps feed on strong emotions like fear and frustration.
Yeah, he's fucking eating well tonight, isn't he?
Well, next in order is going to... Uh-oh. It's gonna be one of the Coarti. And the Coarti here, This one is going to fly over the altar towards you and bring a Morning Star down on Fiore's face.
Oh.
That is a 23. That is a miss, Fiore.
Thank you. It does not hit, no.
And what it's going to do is it then wing snap. One action, once per turn. The Coarti covers itself with its wings, and then both wings snap outwards, and they batter into you, Fiore. There's going to be 2 wing strikes against you, and then falls if it's flying. It is not flying, it stands atop the altar. So that's going to be wing snap number 1. That's going to be a hit. And wing snap number 2.
That is actually just barely a hit, actually.
That's going to be a miss. So that's going to be 1d6 fire and 1d6 bludgeoning plus 7. That's going to be 17 damage, Fiore, as these wings batter into you.
Okay. I
got it for you. Technically, it's a little lower because you got fire resistance.
Mm-hmm.
And the
Coarti... I have
Coarti...
physical resistance.
The Coarti looks at you and says, "Pious thing that you are. You think that a good life will save you from the damnation that's coming, Cambion?"
Oh boy.
Fiore, it's your turn.
Character.
Fiore, it's your turn.
Fiore doesn't usually do it like this, or use these at all. Least of all in front of a mostly stranger. But he's going to use Inner Radiance Torrent.
Okay. How many actions? 2, 3, or 2 turns? If it's 2 turns, this guy back here might be moving.
Well, does it have to be the same line that I choose right now?
Oh, that's a good question.
Because if I waited time, would I not just be able to move the line? Because if I'm charging over here and I notice that somebody goes over there, I just turn. That's not really that's not an action.
Okay, so what I'm seeing is people are saying that you can avoid finishing the spell and spend another 3 actions, so it's on the next turn that you aim.
Okay, well, I'm gonna use 2 rounds. So.
Okay.
On the end, I'm going to be casting next.
Sure. Cynemi looks at you as you suddenly start glowing with light, and she's like, "What the fuck?" And Fiore, I'd like you to make me a flat d20 roll, please.
Sure. 12.
That's a success. You do not wild magic this time.
Hooray!
Okay. So you start glowing with this light, and it is now the other Coarti's turn, who sees this happening and doesn't seem particularly impressed. But she's going to wail out and say, "Sister, maybe we should show them what pain means!" And when she says the word pain, it kind of explodes out, and all you feel this agony shooting through your hearts. I need everyone to please make me a will save against Despairing Shriek.
Yay.
31.
Oh shit.
Okay, so that's going to be a success for Fiore, a success for Cynemi, a failure for Silk, and a critical success for Ulrich. Oh, Fiore, you are so lucky that you didn't fail this. You specifically, Fiore, are so lucky.
Okay.
Because holy creatures that fail this become frightened too.
Just another Tuesday.
So it's going to be half damage to Cynemi, to Fiore, and none to Ulrich, and then Silk, it's full damage to you.
Yay.
I think she's going to stay where she is. She's pretty happy staying out here over the magma. She is not going to enter melee with you, so she's staying where she is. And that is her turn. Ulrich, it's you. So Vecnir, the instigator, is here being a little shit, but then a Coarti's on the altar in front of you. What do?
For one of Ulrich's strikes, can they use an unarmed strike on the Will-O-Wisp?
You want to kick this fucker?
I want to kick this fucker specifically towards Silk.
Bonk.
Okay. Sure. Go for it. I'll need you to make me an athletics check afterwards.
Okay.
to actually move him.
Okay.
That'll be repositioning.
Okay.
I will specifically allow because he is a little bit football shaped.
Quite so. 27. 27. Aw, dang.
That's unfortunately going to be a miss, Ulrich.
Dang.
You kick out, and Vecnir sweeps out away because, like, all will-o-wisps, they kind of move like UFOs on, like, shitty found footage, you know? Like, zoop, zoop, zoop.
Yeah.
He zips out away and says, "What do you think you're doing? I'm not even trying to hurt you!"
Yeah, but you're hindering us, and I'm giving my boyfriend a good shot.
Not so fast, he says, gnashing his skeleton teeth at you.
Darius pauses because he was gonna call Ulrich the F slur.
Not so fast, fat.
Pretty good.
Okay.
And then the second shot is going to be on the
Coarti.
on the Coarti in the back that's already hurt.
Okay, go for it.
-5. Oof. Yeah, 15.
That's a miss, almost a critical miss.
Jesus.
You've one action left, Ulrich. What do?
And if I refreshed Courageous, that wouldn't give Fortissimo back, would it?
Fortissimo composition lasts 1 turn in general, but you could make another one if you have any more focus points.
I only have 1 point in my focus pool, so
Okay.
I'm going to refresh Rallying.
Okay. Drop rallying on everyone. Unfortunately, these guys are kind of pushing you into a corner, Ulrich. That is your turn. Cynemi kind of grunts. She sees this guy over here, but also knows that this person back here, only the ranged people are going to be able to attack. So she's hunting the target, and she's going to continue shooting. That is a pachoo! And that is going to be a... Oh, that was almost a crit! 33, that was a hit. Damage... That's 19 damage to this woman in the back. Again, she takes slightly less, but Cynemi is shooting and now reloading and then shooting again. And that second time is unfortunately going to be a miss. Cynemi looks over her shoulder and says, "I'm doing my best here, but it's getting kind of hectic. She's moving pretty weird." And indeed, the Coarti is like slinking back and forth, kind of cackling as she dodges these arrows. It is now Vecnir's turn. And Vecnir says, "You have disrespected me for the last time, and your punishment will be vile." And I think on you, Silk, he says, "I didn't want to have to do this, but you forced my hand." And Silk, I need you to make me a will save, please.
Okay, man. 33.
That will be a success against Vision of Death.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he tried to kill you. For real, actually tried to kill you.
Oh my god.
Silk, you see yourself falling to your knees as the ghoul whispers overtake you. And you're like, come on, we dealt with this ages ago. So it does hurt you, and you do get a little bit scared. But you're like, it's been done.
He's still afraid of eating Ulrich one day.
We've all been there.
We've all been there.
That's 12 damage to you, Silk. And you are frightened 1.
Okay.
And he was gonna go away, but... He was gonna go away, but you're frightened now. His weird little, like, pupils, which are like stars in the skull, suddenly they kind of like rattle over to you. And Silk, his jaw drops, almost unhinging, and he starts to vibrate a little bit, and he goes... As you see spirit stuff evaporating off you and kind of surging into the will-o-wisp, and oh god, he's like shaking and groaning and stuff, and he glows a little bit brighter.
Man.
So that's going to be 2d4 plus 2 hit points that he recovers. That's going to be 8 healing to himself.
That's fucked.
And he kind of grins and cackles. And maybe he should have fled, but he's a glutton for fear. Yes. More! Silk, it's your turn. He's being a little ship. Also, there's a Coarti right fucking there.
Scared and horny.
Isn't that one show from Discovery? No, that was
Yeah.
Naked and Afraid.
No, same thing. What types of damage does this guy take again? It's force.
Force damage, yeah. Well, specifically force barrage only.
Meh. Well, I never use my other second rank spells anyways, so who give a fuck? I hit him with a second rank force barrage.
Okay.
2 actions this time.
Okay, that'll be 2d4 plus 2 damage to him.
Well, 8. Give me back that life force, bitch. Soka's like, you're really starting to piss me off.
Oh no! A process has occurred! I am otherwise unchanged, but I know something has happened! And he's back to being at the exact HP he was before. You got one action style. What do you do?
Silk turns and he fucking shoots the Coarti.
Okay, go for it.
Actually, Hand of the Apprentice.
Nice! Okay, go for it. That's a miss, I'm afraid.
It's a miss. There goes my Hand of the Apprentice. Okay.
You shoot, and the Coarti kind of like just flaps its wings once and ever so gently sidesteps, and then whips ahead to look at you.
He blushes.
I'm going to break your neck.
He blushes.
Well, it's the Coarti's turn, and it stays true to its word. That is going to be a psych! Never let him know your next move. It's an attack on Fiore. That's a 37 to hit.
Well, it hits.
It's not a crit.
No.
Fuck me running. That's high AC. Okay. Well, he swings into you, Fiore. That's going to be 16 damage to you, bludgeoning and unholy. You resist it. Oh, thank you. Thanks for rallying Anthem. And then with his next action, he drags the Morning Star from Fiore into Silk. And that one is going to be a 27 to hit.
Yeah.
And that's going to be Silk. 18 damage.
Youch.
And
Why did it take 16?
Thanks for rallying Anthem.
Ah.
And one last time, that's going to be a wing snap. Boat wing snapping against you, Silk.
Man.
First one is a miss. Second one, that's a hit.
Woo!
Even at a -10, that's a hit.
Let's go.
That's going to be 14 bludgeoning and fire damage.
Woo!
So Silk, you are being battered. You do not look good right now, which is bad because another Coarti is coming up in initiative, and she sees your weakness as, well done, brother. Let's take this one to Urevian in pieces. And Fiore, it's your turn. So, you've been spending up some time planning for this.
Yeah. So, I am casting in a Radiance Torrent.
Okay, this will take up your whole turn. Fiore, describe this for me.
Well, since it's you gradually manifest your spiritual energy, I think it's literally like, it's like every part, it's like you could tell that there is glowing in his chest, like, it's like the sunlight.
Uh-huh.
Like, it's coming from his chest and he's got his hands. It's like he pushes forward. And it's like it's like a blast of light in a line, and I've caught them both in that line.
Yeah, they have to make reflex saves, right?
Yeah.
That's 28. That is a success for the first one.
Mm-hmm.
A failure for the second. Even though
Alright.
these guys resist, they have a +1 to their saves against magic. Don't matter. Fiore Sunchaser blasts him with sunlight.
That's 20 damage to the one who takes full damage, and 10 damage to the person who's taking half. I'm also entering a shining state for 1 minute, which causes me to glow with light and deal 1 force damage to creatures that end their turn adjacent to me. Thank you.
Fascinating. Fiore, you blast us out, and then you are glowing with holy magic.
I think it's kind of like Fiore has a lot of Alari in him. It's his hair and his eyes are glowing, like the sunlight.
Ooh. So instead of that black hair you usually have, it is golden with heavenly light. And I think Cynemi looks at you and goes, "Oh my god." Because she's been under the impression that Cambions were kind of innately and ontologically evil. Fucked up upbringing you got there, lady.
And Fiore looks the one in front of him in the eye and he goes, "I will free you."
I am free, he says, grinning a little bit manically. It's the other one's turn. This one's like, "Brother, you could be doing a better job protecting me." And he says, "Wow. Sister, I trust in your powers. Continue the summoning. We're almost there after all." And she kind of exhales. So what she's going to do is she's going to fly forward and she's going to grab at eeny, meeny, miny. I'm going to flip a coin for this. Cynemi! She's going to grab Cynemi, and that's an athletics check against Cynemi. That's going to be a 25 against her 4 DC of 22. That's a success. She picks Cynemi up, and she moves flying back over the magma. And Cynemi lets out a ha! As she's going, and the Coarti looks down at her and says, "Oh dear, little Cambion, you're the bounty hunter that Urevian brought, It would be a shame if someone were to shoot me and I were to fall." She looks at you guys. Devils fucking suck, man. Ulrich, it's your turn. Oh god. What now?
Ulrich is going to take a first shot to try to refresh. 32.
That is a hit. Roll me that damage.
6.
Okay, well, she unfortunately is going to take 1 damage.
Yeah.
But
that's not all that strong.
You have, 1 damage is one thing, but also, more importantly, you have kept Rallying Anton going.
Yeah. Then I think Ulrich is going to try something.
Mm-hmm.
It may not work, but we'll see. Ulrich is going to try against both the Will-O-Wisp and the Coarti Infectious Melody.
Oh. Tell me about Infectious Melody.
You call forth the chords of a tune so catchy that foes hearing can't help but sing along, making it harder for them to communicate. And this is will save dependent.
Okay. Well, Vecnir the Instigator is gonna roll a 23.
Failure.
And then Coarti A is gonna roll. That is a success. That is literally a 27 for that one.
Okay.
And for the other one,
Larry. Sorry.
And that one's a failure. Okay. So 2 failures and a success. What happens now?
So, for the success, for 1 round, the creature can communicate only by singing along to the melody. It can speak only on its turn, and it must take the perform action when it does. The result of the performance check determines how well it sang, but it still communicate in the information regardless of the result, which has no further mechanical impact than the time spent to take the action. A single perform check is sufficient for any amount of speaking on the creature's turn. The effect might interfere with verbal components of spells or other linguistic abilities that rely on precise speech. In order to use such an ability successfully, the creature must succeed at a DC 5 flat check. And for the failure, it is as success, but 3 rounds instead of 1.
Oh, shit. Okay. So they can't they can't talk unless they sing, and singing takes an action. And just for the joke of it, I think what's I think one of them, the one in front of you, the brother, says, "What is happening? What is happening?" And the one in the back says, "Don't ask me! Don't ask me!" And Vecnir says, "I want to leave now! I want to leave now! Fuck this shit!"
He's still here? That's in character.
Is that your turn, Ulrich?
Yeah, it was an attack and a spell. Yes, that's my turn.
Okay. Cynemi's turn. Cynemi is hanging over the magma. She looks down and her eyes widen and she says, "I don't know what to do in this situation. Also, I have 69 HP. Everything hero point.
So does that mean you give yourself a hero point?
No, that's you guys. You guys get hero points.
Okay.
Yay!
But Cynemi is looking down and she is grimacing and she's like, "I don't know what to do in this situation." And I think she's just going to take her turn standing there. She doesn't want to shoot this person because she will fall into the magma.
Fair enough.
It's Vecnir's turn.
Wish it wasn't.
Vecnir says... Oh, Vecnir spends an action singing because I wanted to taunt you.
Smile.
Vecnir is going to spend an action performing. He's not trained in performance, so it sucks. That's going to be a D20 plus his charisma. That's an 8.
Woof.
He said, "Vecnir the instigator won't be gone for long. So long, guys. I'm going to run away." And he just spends his entire turn zipping away.
God damn it.
He's gone once again. Silk, it's your turn. Oh god, everything hurts. And also, Cynemi is being dangled over magma. What do you do?
You can't keep getting away with this. Cynemi, my sweet love, I'm gonna save you. They could never take you away from me, girl. I'm going to cast on Cynemi gravitational pull.
Ritz,
Yeah,
did you know you got a big fat dick?
I know I do, and my balls hang real low.
Make me that. What do I have to do?
Well, I'm gonna use the 2-action version, so she comes 20 feet towards me because she's 15 feet away, and I would like her to.
I think.
Come here, girl.
So usually it's a fortitude save, right?
Yes.
I think the Coarti is going to make this fortitude save to hold on.
Okay.
That's a 22.
That fails.
Okay. The Coarti is holding on to Cynemi, and Cynemi is ripped out of the grip and goes flying probably into your arms, Silk, which is very funny because you are an effeminate little twink, and she is a massively tall, butch trans girl lesbian, and she's like in your arms for a second and says, "Dude, nice catch."
You're welcome.
She kind of rights herself, and she slaps your shoulder and says, "You're okay, elf boy."
You're okay, elf boy. It's so fucking funny.
You got one action left. You've saved Cynemi. The Coarti in the back looks fucking pissed.
Yeah. I think that the second that Silk lets her go, I'm going to shoot the one over here. That was
back?
just holding Cynemi.
Yeah.
Oh baby, a 25.
Just a hit. Roll me that damage.
Woo! 10.
So she doesn't take all this as per it being a physical attack, but you do shoot her, and she does stumble a little bit and goes, "Ah!" And that is your turn, right?
Yep, that's all I can do.
Well, unfortunately, it's the Coarti's turn, and this one looks at you, Silk, and says, "Bothersome," and swings down a... Oh shit, that's a miss!
Yes!
Okay.
Everything's
Silk,
coming up, Silk.
How'd you dodge
Everything's coming up, Silk.
this? Holy shit.
Silk dodges it, hits him in the hat. He,
You hear Borba go "Wah!" from inside your hat.
Yeah, he leans back a little bit, and his fucking hat gets hit and it falls to the floor.
And
That was
Borba
gorgeous.
looks out and says, "Mr. Silk!"
Oh, Bubbo. And his beautiful white hair his white moonlight silver hair is flowing gorgeously.
Oh my god. Okay, great. Well, he still has 2 actions, and he scowls and says, for the love of, and he's gonna swing again. And Silk, this time it's a hit.
Man, at least he looks
Retributive
sexy when he
strike.
dies.
Oh, okay. Okay. Make me this attack roll first, Dave.
Okay.
No.
It's a 20.
That's a miss, I'm afraid.
That's okay.
Well, Silk, you will have 10 resistance to this.
Yeah, I think what happens is that Fiora goes to attack in turn, but what all that happens is that it like, you know when like the weapons hit each other and it like moves the trajectory of them. I think that happens.
Well, Silk, that's going to be 20 damage minus 10. That's going to be 10 damage to you. How's your HP looking?
Am I keeping you alive?
Yep.
How much HP do you have?
1 HP. Let's
Holy
go.
shit!
The Coarti here snarls and then calls out to his sister and says,
Wait. Can it speak? Or is it using an action?
yeah,
to
that's
speak?
the thing. It's going to speak. But unfortunately, it does not realize what it's doing. Because he calls out to his sister. And he says, the wizard is weak. Target the wizard. Why am I singing?
Wait, you guys, I love Wicked!
No one wants the wizard.
So that's going to be a D20
Wizard
plus his charisma, which is 4. Oh dear. That's going to be, okay, a 20. It's respectable. And that's the end of his turn, which is so great, because he was going to wing snap.
And he takes a damage.
Oh, right, yes, he is next to you. How much damage is that, Fiore?
Just 1.
Okay, 1 force damage for daring be next to you while you're in your shining state. He goes, ugh! Fiore, it's your turn. The one in front of you is beating the shit out of Silk. The one in the back is not doing so great. Silk is dying. But Cynemi's okay. And that little shit fuck is gone again.
Okay, well, 1 action he's using to lay on hands.
Okay,
Woo!
nice.
So you could take 24 healing.
Thank you. And you get a bonus to your AC next turn.
Yeah,
Yay.
please don't die. And then then Fiore is going to smite.
Okay, what do you say to this
in
Coarti?
front of him. I think he's like, I said I'd free you, whether you want it or not. And then he's going to attack.
The Siren Ray redemption thing hits hard when you're freeing them, huh? Whoa, that's really bad for
35.
me. That's a crit. Roll me that damage.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
44.
Well, it's more
I
than
rolled a
44
6 and a
damage.
5.
Fiore, you slash into this creature. And devils always react poorly to holy damage.
Oh my god, he's covered in blood, dude.
You cut into him, and yes, blood gushes out of him anime style like a fucking burst pipe. And his entire upper half is now coated in blood.
Hot.
But then something else happens.
Oh?
The scripts carved into his skin lights up with holy light. And he
Oh my God.
screams in agony. Blood is now flowing freely from his eyes. Like there is no pupil, it is an empty socket and just gushing blood.
Oh my god!
He's going to take 1d6 bleed damage and be dazzled as long as that continues because of blood contract.
Oh my god.
When the Coarti takes damage from their holy weakness, blood flows freely from their eyes and a contract is carved into their skin. They take 1d6 bleed damage and are dazzled as long as any persistent damage continues, but their despairing shriek recharges. His wasn't the one recharging. He still had it, so he doesn't even get a benefit there. I think that's what snaps him out of the song. He shrieks in actual unholy agony. Oh my god. He doesn't even quip back. He's like stumbling backwards, almost falling into the magma. And it's the other Coarti's turn. and she screams at you, Fiore, and says, "What have you done to my brother?" So it's a performance check. I think they've probably caught on by now, but, still, for the moment.
I mean, I could imagine still wanting to take the time to get mad about me attacking his brother.
Flies forward, and Fiore, she's going to wing snap you.
Okay.
Pop, pop!
It's actually a really cool way to attack more than, once.
So, that is a miss on the first one.
Mm-hmm.
And a miss on the second one.
Oh.
Fiore, she flies at you, bats her wings at you, but you block with your shield, and she is hissing. She's figured out by now that she really should stop singing. But it got her, and that's what matters. Ulrich! Oh god!
Okay. First, priorities. Fourth rank, Soothe on Silk.
Woo!
Okay.
41.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Holy shit! Okay, Silk, you know what?
I'm at full HP.
Woo! Give it up for having 62 max HP!
Woo!
Well, Ulrich, you got one action left.
Probably continue to attack the quarter that's not doing as good.
Mm-hmm.
And this is to hopefully refresh. I said hopefully, didn't work. 20.
Oh no.
Unfortunately, that's a miss. The Coarti managed to kind of duck out of the way ever so quickly. You got two actions. Oh, no, that was your turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's Cynemi's turn. She looks over at you guys and says, "Oh shit, you guys are the real deal, huh?" And she reloads, and she aims, and guess what? She's shooting this bitch. That's going to be a... And that is a hit. 28 is a hit. And she rolls how much damage? Let's give it up for 19 damage.
Woo! Cynemi!
And she reloads again. And next in the order is Silk. Silk, how you doing?
I feel beautiful. I feel wonderful. Silk likes having friends who can bring him back from the brink of death so easily. It's pretty hot.
It's very hot. Thank God for having two healer friends.
Thank God. And he hates both of these bitches. So there's magma. Like, this is lava or what?
It's like molten lava. Yeah. I will say, I know you're thinking, they are devils. Devils are immune to fire.
Damn.
Immune.
That would have been so cool though.
It would have been.
I can do something else. I'm gonna cast Hydraulic Push on the sister.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Oh, not 20.
Oh my god!
Oh,
Okay,
wow.
roll me that damage. This is a first rank
my
spell, so it won't be
God.
doing a ton of damage, but you'll be knocking her away.
Well, on a critical success, it's 66 bludgeoning damage. She's knocked back 10 feet.
Like, you get a crit card as well for this.
I do. Holy shit.
Oh my god, wait, Silk.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you kill her! Silk, how'd you kill her with this hydraulic push? A first rank spell, no less!
That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. Jesus. I don't even know. Like, I like to think that, since it doesn't fucking matter, it's not 10 feet, and when Silk kind of, like, shoots that spell at her through his gun, it just sends her, like, flipping backwards, back onto the platform where they came from.
I think she tumbles into the magma. I do think she does. And I think there's a hiss, and her brother hears this, and even though his eyes are just fountains of blood right now, he turns and says, "Sister!"
Oops.
Uh-oh. Because it's his turn now.
Uh-oh.
It's furious at you for killing his sister. He can't see because of the blood gushing down his eyes, so he is dazzled, but he's going to try hit you anyway.
That's fine.
And that is going to be a hit, and he passes his dazzled. 32.
Have I used Retributive Strike this turn?
You have not.
I will use Retributive Strike.
Okay, go for it.
Okay. Boop.
Oh my god.
I didn't mean to. I'm not trying.
That's a critical hit.
36.
Roll me that critical damage.
I'm so sorry. 38.
You're fucking me.
I'm so
See,
sorry.
38 wouldn't be enough to kill him. But because
Yeah.
he's weak to holy damage, that becomes 43, and he had 40 HP left. Fiore, Sun Chaser, how'd you slay the Coarti before it gets to Silk?
I think he sees the Coarti going to attack. How was he gonna attack?
It was going to just brain Silk with a mace.
Oh, okay. I think Fiore reaches out and grabs the mace, pulling it back, pulling it out of its hands, and he uses his sword, and he plunges it into his chest, and he goes, "I'm sorry." Yeah.
Man.
Your sword plunges into the gut of the Coarti, and it lets out a soft before looking at you with those bloody eyes and say, "See you in hell." And then the beautiful creature stumbles backwards into the magma, turning to ashes before it even touches it.
Damn.
Dice Will Roll will return after these messages.
Este episodio es presentado por Honda. Descubra la nueva Honda Passport Trail Sport Todoterreno, la Passport más todoterreno que Honda haya imaginado jamás. Esta Passport cuenta con mayor altura al suelo, barras de techo en todas sus versiones y neumáticas especialmente diseñados para cualquier terreno. Además, disfruta todos tus viajes con el control de clima de 3 zonas, techo panorámico y opciones como asientos delanteros con calefacción y ventilación. Conoce más en honda.com/passport.
Today, the beverage aisle looks a lot different than it used to. America's beverage companies are working together. We're delivering the options everyone wants. In fact, nearly 60% of beverages Americans buy have zero sugar. You'll find more variety than ever, including more of your favorites, now available with zero sugar. You'll also find more sizes and clear calorie information on the front of every can, bottle, and pack. We know when it comes to finding balance, the more choices, the better.
We now return to Dice Will Roll.
Holy shit. How we doing, everyone?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Oh my god.
Fiore puts his hands over his face.
That was quite the close call.
Are you okay?
I'm fine now.
That's good.
Goodness. What did you do to it to make it bleed that way?
They're weak to holy damage.
Huh. That
Its
makes
contract
sense.
is like that.
What a horrible existence.
If I had any other way to help them, I would have, but...
You guys are crazy. I think Cynemi wipes her brow. That's insane. You people are insane.
Are you okay? You were dangling over the lava.
Yeah, I nearly pissed myself, dude.
If you were injured, I can heal you.
No, I'm not injured. It didn't actually hurt me at all. But I guess you brought Elf Boy here back from the dead, so whatever. Holy shit, I can't keep adventuring. I gotta go retire. I gotta open up like a tavern or something. I'm done. I'm retiring.
One adventure's enough, I guess. Ugh.
You guys burned a lot of your magic, though. She looks at Ulrich and Silk. Are you seriously still thinking of taking on Urevian?
Well, I have something for that since we're on a tight timetable.
Huh?
Tight timetable? She raises an eyebrow. What do you mean?
It has to do with Urevian. We don't want him alive for any longer unless we want Atari decimated.
Well, actually, not that we
Who's
shouldn't...
Atari?
It's the town.
Oh shit. They were talking about summoning. Oh shit. Okay.
Not that we shouldn't still go as soon as we can, because Urevian probably has some backup plans.
Now, hang on. What
They were
if I
summoning.
said But what if I said we don't have to go back?
What do you mean?
Can we teleport?
Yes.
Or we could just camp here with a cabin that I can conjure.
A what that you can
Fiore
what?
looks so stupidly excited about it that it's embarrassing. Like, it's so stupidly embarrassing, and he looks ecstatic.
I had this before, and I swapped it out because it was in need of something else. But I
Like we're
know
gonna-
a cozy cabin, the spell.
That's one of my favorite spells. When I read that existed, I thought that was just the cutest thing in the world.
When did you learn that?
Well, again, I learned it actually fairly early on, but because we kept going back and there wasn't much, we didn't have a lot of, I guess, pressing matters, or at least not as pressing as this. I left it alone, but, because of Urevian and the possible devil army, why not bring it back?
Goodness, consider me impressed.
Screw it, I guess. Where are we gonna do it?
Well, it
'Cause
would
we
have
don't
to
want
be-
them, knowing, right? Is there anywhere on this floor that you could get away with hiding that kind of thing?
Well,
Do we have to be on this floor?
No,
That-
we do
Hold
have
on.
those transportation circles. We could go floor above.
Wait! Fiore's like, wait a minute.
Hmm?
Didn't we just meet Friendly Faces?
What, the vending machine?
Oh!
No. It was
Oh.
before we met you, before we found you. The
the
kobolds.
kobolds?
Oh!
Yeah.
Well, that would be nice.
There are kobolds in here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hmm.
They're an interesting
Fuck.
bunch.
They were working with Urevian, but I think I've convinced them not to do that.
I guess since we have a common enemy, they'd be willing to put us up, right?
Surely.
I think so.
Worth a shot then.
Couldn't hurt to ask.
Should we, search this place first? You need those pendants, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Silk looks over the edge into the fucking magma. Was like, I hope they weren't wearing it.
That would be awkward.
Aku Taco.
By the way, do you guys want to make me a quick perception and or nature check?
Yes.
No.
Oh, which one is better?
My nature's a +3. Stand back.
Oh, shit! Okay, well... Silk and Fiore, you two start going through the altar and looking through stuff. Oh, there's some interesting things in here.
Oh.
Oh, Fiore, you spot something else. But Ulrich, you look at the ceiling. I remember how I said there was a dripping water coming down?
Yes.
Ulrich, you recall there being an underwater lake directly above this. Remember? With the Hydra?
Oh, with the thing that
my
we
God.
said no to fighting, yes.
Yeah. Well, this is a crack in the ceiling coming from there. That's where the water is coming from. If you were to smash open the ceiling, which would require the ability to reach it, several hours of chipping away at stone, etc., the drips would become a trickle and then a flood. The rush of water would fill the room and then cool the magma to stone over a few hours.
Huh.
This would destroy the summoning circle permanently.
Oh, no.
Not necessarily something to do now because it would take you ages,
Would
but
take
that would
hours.
secure Otari from devil threats forever.
That is true.
Silk, you find in the altar a little pendant, 1/5 of the pentagram. Very nice.
Nice.
But then, Fiore, you see something else. There's something on the disc over there.
Like, on there?
Yeah, on the disc.
Can Fiore see what it is?
It looks like a little chest, like a little locker of some sort that's been kind of stuck to it haphazardly with maybe magic glue or something.
Can either of you fly?
I can levitate.
I think you recognize, Fiore, it's stuck with everlasting adhesive.
Okay.
An amber adhesive that will glue things together forever.
Okay. Because
it's on the underside of the disc. Can barely make it out.
Because look, and he sort of leans down and he goes, look under the disc that the Coarti were standing on.
Oh.
There's a chest there. It's
How
been
heavy does
glued
that look?
down with like magic adhesive.
How heavy does it look, Derry?
Not very. It's very small.
As it, like... Could I cast telekinetic hand and fucking bring it over here?
What's the range on telekinetic hand?
The range is 30 feet.
Oh my god, you can!
And I can bring it
So
20
I think-
feet here.
Okay. I think you'll need to make an athletics or an arcana check to kind of... Oh my god. Yeah, you can definitely try. Make me an arcana check.
25.
Crit fail.
What?
Fiore, you think a little bit about everlasting adhesive, and you're like, right, it's like unbreakable when they're stuck together. The DC is 50.
Oh.
Fiore goes, it's everlasting adhesive.
Well, that's fucking annoying.
Shit, that stuff's strong. I've seen it in the past.
We could
I
get
really
it.
want to see what's inside it now.
Believe me, I do too.
Is there no way any of you can, like, fly?
Well,
Or, like,
I said, I
levitate?
could levitate. But
Oh, shit. Well, do that then.
I need 10 minutes.
I do have the cloak. I think it gives me fly. I think I can fly with this.
Oh.
So you can definitely try it, but what I will let you know is that umbral wings, the way it works, is that once per hour you gain a fly speed to your speed until the end of your next turn. So when you use it, you have 2 turns to get the fuck out of here. Okay?
Okay, how far up is it?
It's 25 feet away.
Oh, that fly speed of my speed. That's fine.
Okay. Ulrich, describe to me how this looks.
I think when Ulrich activates them, I think they start to look like dark purplish black wings. Think Corviknight, but less metal.
Damn.
Oh, that's very cool. Okay. These incredible corvid wings bloom from your back as the cloak kind of ripples behind you. And you have a very limited time to get there, pull whatever is there in there out, and get out. Ulrich, you have your wings. You have a limited amount of time. There's the chest. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Go. Fly!
He goes 25 feet, and chest, how heavy?
The chest is not coming off the wall. You can open it, you cannot take it off. It is like stuck on. You fly up, and as you are flying, hot air is scorching at you. Just so you are aware, so you know what will happen if you fail. If you fall in, it is 20d6 fire damage each turn.
Jesus.
Okay.
Just so you know, if you did fall in this turn, I just rolled the damage for fun. That would be 71 damage.
Cool.
How much
Won't
HP
be-
do you have, Ulrich?
Won't be dead. I'll tell you that much. 72.
You have 1 HP left. Cool.
Yeah.
Ulrich, you fly up, and the heat wafting into your face, it's almost bad enough to make you feel like you're going to burn already. You get up to the chest. It's small, delicately made, and of a fireproof stone. You are able to quickly unlock it. It's not like locked, it's like clicked shut. And
Okay.
you see inside, so it's 1 action to activate the cloak, 1 action to fly up, and inside you see 4 feathers tied together, 3 potions tied together, and a scroll of paper.
Okay.
A scroll of paper with a very familiar bit of handwriting on it.
Okay.
No way.
Wait. It's 1 interact action, Ulrich, to remove each of these. You have one action left on your turn. Well, no, actually, you flew. You opened it. That was an action. Auric, it's your next turn. If you're not standing on solid ground by the end of this turn, you will fall into the lava. So you need to fly back. You can only take 2 of these. Either the feathers, the potions, or the letter.
So I can only take 2 of 3 items, then.
Yes.
Letter.
Okay. And either the potions or the feathers.
Oh, shit.
I will say that the feathers, they are electric blue and almost static feeling. The potions, they almost look like salt water, but like surprisingly dark blue.
Mm-hmm. I think Ulrich, being a potions guy, just immediately goes for potions without thinking about it, especially because he's on his tight timetable.
Okay. And Ulrich, you fly back, and you land just as your cloak returns into a cloak.
Oh, good job.
Okay.
Holy shit. Congrats! Well done. You take a hero point for that daring bravery.
Okay.
Solved my chest puzzle.
You've solved my chest riddle.
I couldn't grab everything. There was one more. There were some feathers in there, but I saw potions. I just reacted. And this. He holds up the letter.
Oh.
Well, I will let you know that the potions you pulled are 3 potions of swimming.
Yay!
So each of you gets 1 potion of swimming.
Awesome.
Okay.
And then there's a letter. Would you like to read it?
Okay.
Dearest Charladora and Teoletta, my dears, we shall be the envy of the Pathfinder Society when we report back with these findings. I can't wait to see the look on Professor Carlyle's bloated face. That indestructible central column. Just how far down does it go? To the center of the Earth? The noticeable increase in necromantic energy with it is cause for concern without doubt. I hope you are prepared for a change in scenery, but I won't spoil the surprise. I will only say that my next letter will be concealed within a very large specimen of Basidomicata. It will be near the ladder. You'll know the ladder when you see it. And very likely the only such specimen to be marked with the symbol of our good and honorable society. Many and diverse are the dangers below. I suggest you keep particular watch for AOUS, which is, as I'm sure you remember from your lessons, means amphibians of unusual size. Be wary of the water. Be wary of the shadows overhead. Be wary, in fact, of everything. Ever onward, your increasingly cautious uncle, Dr. Zacchaeus Wimmerfor Slumberstone the Fifth. What the fuck did any of that mean?
I was starting to miss his letters. It's been a while.
He's this adventurer that we've been finding his letters to his nieces.
And he's leaving them here? She looks around at the dungeon, a little skeptical.
Like, he's been going down every level. Like, we found... I don't know if we found every single one of them. I think we have. But every time I think that maybe he died on this level, we find one.
How the hell did he get through?
That's what I want to know.
I guess maybe he used that scary elevator you guys pointed out earlier.
No.
Maybe he solved the puzzle.
Well,
I don't doubt that, actually.
How the hell did he get it over there? She points at the fucking hell disc. How did he get past the devils?
That's what I want to know. He is pretty cool.
This guy's crazy. You guys are crazy. I'm sick of adventures.
Stuck with us.
Stuck with you, she says unenthusiastically.
Now, let's go meet those kobolds and ask if we can stay there for a bit.
Please.
Silk, do you think that you'd be able to... You have a message sending thing to Rin, right?
I do.
Oh, this Rin girl, yeah.
Could you pass a message to Rin to pass a message to my parents that I won't be there tonight?
Sure.
Thank you. They'll worry, so... I feel like when he's like... Let me ask permission if we can have a sleepover. There's an AU where Silk, Fiore, and Ulrich are performing for their parents to ask to have a sleepover.
Please.
Do you have you heard of this? Because I have I done it? No, but I've seen a lot of little kids do that.
A little bit.
Sorry, I blanked out. I'll be so real. I just started thinking, magma.
What the fuck?
Magma!
I was looking at the magma going, I like the colors.
Dude.
I fucking
that's
Googled
crazy.
magma and I started staring at it. Magma.
What the
That's really funny.
Bro.
What the hell?
You guys make your way through the dungeon. It is ever quieter now, I will say. There is one set of double doors you have not gone through yet, in fairness. Across from Orgorger, who looks up at you, not rampaging and trying to kill you because you fed a food earlier.
Very
But
nice.
there is a little door you have not gone through. You can explore it, or you can make your way to the kobolds and say, fuck this.
I mean, we can open the door.
Okay.
Take a
Well,
little
do you?
peeksies.
Yeah. Oh, wait, there's this door over here. Let me... Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to...
Okay, so what happened is you opened a door, you saw a tall chamber reaching a height of 30 feet, with transparent stone making up the southern wall, which looks like a vast room filled with the pillars. It's an observation room for the stasis room. On the second floor, remember the way there were like these like walkways along the sides? This is on the walkways. Unfortunately, the little creature in here seems fucking terrified when you open the door. And you've seen one of these before. It's an imp.
Oh.
And the imp goes, close the door, close, come in, hide.
Okay.
I can't be seen speaking to you. No. Come in.
Okay.
You need
Odd
to
request.
them in.
What the fuck?
Don't worry about it. It happens.
And she kind of flutters towards the ceiling. She is an imp, but she's not trying to kill you, which is nice.
Yeah.
So imps, just so you know, they are infiltrator. They are fiends, but they're not specifically devils or demons or anything. They're just like these weird little fiends who appear on every hellish plane, you know? So hell, the outer rifts, Abaddon, etc., right?
They're imps, you know? They're imps.
They're imps. And usually they'll come to Golarion to serve like mortals, as there's, acting as servants, but also trying to get them corrupted. They're born directly from the outer planes themselves, rather than souls. So they aren't like, they're not born from mortal souls. These things literally are forged from the plane stuff of the infernal realms, right? So they can kind of, unlike most fiends, they can kind of go wherever they want, you know?
Yeah.
This particular one, she's about 2 feet tall. She's got a pair of bat-like wings, a stylish buzz cut, cunty little horns, cunty little hooves, a little tail, and a cute black dress. And also fangs and golden eyes and all that imp stuff.
That's fine.
And she's kind of like flapping there. And she says, So, you're the surface dwellers, the Fogfen Few? Yes?
Uh-huh.
Oh, glad to see you, big fan. Yes. You're taking down Urevian, right? I watched you fight the scary creature in there, the witch fire.
Oh, did you?
Yes. Nasty devil, Urevian. Yes, bad business keeping him around. Yep.
Very.
Are you okay?
You've killed most devils on this floor, and Zizek would rather not be dead.
Yeah.
So, maybe how about have a deal to offer you. Yes, mortals like deals, yes.
Well,
Depends on the deal.
Oh, but this deal is so good. I spent so much time crafting it for you. I knew you'd be here, Fogfen Few. You're the talk of the dungeons. Yes, 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 yes.
Good to know.
The deal is, you leave this place, and I pretend I didn't see you, and I don't report it, and you don't kill me.
well, I mean, I don't hurt anyone. That's not.
The deal is made.
Okay, so.
I mean,
We can
sure.
make more deals.
No, I don't.
No, it's
really.
good. Good deals. You don't like Urevian.
Yes.
I don't like Urevian. She looks around, making sure no one heard that. I don't like Urevian.
You don't. You don't.
No.
What kind of other
No.
deals are you looking to make?
Kill Urevian?
Well, we're already going to do that.
Okay.
Maybe I can assist.
Oh?
Yeah. See.
Mm-hmm.
Urevian's been making Sazek. That's me. I'm Sazek. Hello.
Hello.
Urevian has been making Sazek run menial errands all the time. Sazek would like an employer who's more pliable. Someone who gives good rest for their employees. Maybe someone looking for a familiar. She widens her eyes. Borbo mutters a few curse words in Goblin under the hat. What was that?
Well, that was my familiar.
That's right, bitch, he's taken. Oh, well, that's okay. What about you two? He looks at Ulrich and Fiore. Or you, he points at Cynemi.
I'm a champion, so.
Well, we can make things work out.
I'm a champion to the goddess Sarenrae, the son and
Sarenrae is Asmodeus' niece. Uncle, niece, they've got a good relationship. It's okay. That's not true. She is his niece. They are not on good terms.
They're on the complete opposite of good terms.
He goes, well, family, yes, they are, but I don't
So
really.
you'll take me as a familiar?
Well, I don't really do familiars. Not that you're not. I'm sure you're lovely. I promise, but I'm not.
What about you, Mr. Empyrean? Oh, so holy and pure, yes. You could do with Zazek's outside perspective, yes.
I'm a bot.
Well, I could assist. I know how to play, the flute.
He's got the concept of him having a little guy who plays the flute all the time.
It's okay. I'm coming on too strong. I'm sorry. How about I give you some information first? Zazek has much information for you, yes?
You seem quite desperate to please us. I like that.
Yes, I'm very desperate for approval.
Huh. That makes things easier to get out of you. Sure, tell us some information.
Well, what would you like to know? Can I help you? What can I do? Anything you ask, I'll tell you. I just really want to be liked.
Well, we've been looking for these, and Sol kind of dangles out the little pendants. Would you know where to find the rest of them?
Oh, the amulets. Yes. Only given to the most trustworthy of Urevians. Yes. Yes, the lieutenants. Well, you've killed all of them.
Oh.
Yep. Unfortunately, Urevian, I wouldn't trust the amulets to do much.
Oh. Well, we sort
Why?
of need them to get
It's a
through.
trick.
What?
It's a trick?
Well, yes, because there's 5 parts, yes?
Mm-hmm.
But he holds the last one.
Fuck, I was
Oh.
wondering.
It's in his hands.
Ugh.
Damn it.
Of course. With 4 parts, you might be able to lockpick the door.
Lockpick.
Yes, well, in an arcane sense, you've put in the 4 patterns and you use that to triangulate the last part, basic stuff.
I am quite talented in arcane.
And handsome, too!
I know. Thank you for
Cynemi
noticing.
snorts in the background, by the way.
He flips his hair back.
So if you have 4 of them, maybe you'll be able to weaken the defenses enough to break through.
Well, that's good to know. We would have been on a wild goose chase otherwise.
How else can I please you? Yes, yes, yes.
Good God.
Is he weak to anything?
Well, he is a devil, so... Gulp, she says audibly. Like most fiends, he's not keen on holy magic.
Well, nothing specific to him then. Have any dirt on him?
In character, by the way.
What are his insecurities?
Oh my god! Silk!
He's not very happy that his hairline's receding, so he overcompensates by growing facial hair.
Oh my, that's good.
You're welcome.
What else?
Did I make you happy?
That makes me very happy. I love nothing more than I love nothing more than to make fun of other people.
Good. Mocking people is good. They should feel bad for being ugly and stupid, right?
You're right.
Yeah.
Oh, you get me better than anyone. I like you.
Do you need a familiar?
No.
Borbo starts chewing loudly inside your hat.
Surprised Borbo hasn't, made an appearance yet.
He's trying so fucking hard. Last time he called a prospective familiar hussy, Silk got very upset, so he's learned his lesson.
Okay.
I have quite the lovely apprentice already.
You hear from under your hat. And she goes, okay, well, what else? Is there anything else I can give you?
I mean, I personally don't think that we need anything. Do you have a safe place to go?
Oh, I go invisible.
Okay, good.
That's useful.
But, well,
Something
is there, so there's
wrong.
nothing else I can give you?
I mean, I don't know that there's anything.
Well, what about if I offered you? And she suddenly conjures a fucking contract out of thin air.
Whoa.
What if this? You sign this, I could give you this.
What is that?
Oh, this is an imp's luck contract.
Do you want to come with us?
Well, no, but this would help you in your fight against Urevian. Gives you good luck.
Could I take a look at it before I don't really like signing.
Of course.
Thank you. And he sort of takes it just to look at it.
Do you want to make me a society check to read through it? Or no, you specifically, religion.
Yay! Woohoo!
Okay. Well, the good news is that this would give you luck. Once per day, you can roll a saving throw twice and use a higher result.
The bad news?
Mm-hmm.
Slipped into the fine print.
Mm-hmm.
At the termination of your mortal life, your soul must serve the imp for 100 years.
Is she a girl?
Yeah. Wait, but hold on.
Okay.
The termination of mortal life clause is carefully worded to hasten your demise. You can't use the benefit from this against death effects. In fact, if you roll a failure on a death effect, you get a crit failure.
Fiore looks
Hold
back
on
up.
a second.
Okay.
Because there's even more.
Oh my goodness.
Fiore, you're a very smart boy.
He went to school.
And you read this, and you identify a loophole in that clause. Because if you critically fail a saving throw against a death effect and do not die, the contract is technically unenforceable and is then voided.
So it's very difficult to actually... Okay. Fiore looks back up and goes, Miss Imp?
Mm-hmm. Yes? Sazak, by the way, hi.
Miss Zizek, you cannot trick me into signing this.
Trick what? What do you mean? What?
The many different loopholes for you. And he hands it back to her and he goes, I appreciate you and I appreciate your help, but I'm not gonna do that. I really suggest that you find somewhere safe, because we are going to defeat Urevian, and things are probably gonna get a bit more dangerous around for a while, so I suggest finding somewhere else far away from the town and staying there.
I'll take the contract. I don't give a shit.
Do not do. No, Cynemi, that's dangerous for you. You'll have to serve her if you die for 100 years.
100 years? Get out of here, imp. Should kick some dirt at the imp. And Suzette goes, ah!
Really good.
Fine. I was going to take her as like a familiar and everything. And she goes, no! Please! Please!
There's a pretty big swamp that is, like, it's not the safest place in the world, but it's not the worst.
Cynemi turns to you guys and says, are we, like, good to leave? I really should stop trusting every devil that offers me a contract, apparently.
You really should.
Please.
You're smarter than that.
Thank you. That means something, I guess.
Especially from a genius like myself. But yes.
Okay, well, it's meaning less the more time progresses. Let's go.
Alright, well, it should mean fucking everything to you. Thank you very much. Yes, we can leave.
She opens the doors and you guys storm out, and Suzette says, okay, but good luck and please do kill Urevian. If you're killing him, kill him. And, leave me alone.
Well, we're not going to bother you.
And
Bye.
she grins and vanishes. And as the doors close behind you, she goes, I will be the queen of the prison.
God, Fiora goes, did you guys hear that?
Yeah, yes. Oh my god. That's funny.
I mean, it wasn't entirely subtle.
And well, at the very least, I'd really rather it be some random imp than Urevian.
I will say, by the way, something I completely neglected to mention, lol, is as you walk in, like, this is something you would have seen the first time you came down here, and I cannot believe I missed this. As you get to the center of that landing, you do see that, like, that light that was previously going from below. Remember, like, from the thing that led into the lighthouse before, that stream of necromantic energy?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty weak at the top floor, and it was moderately okay on the second floor. Down here, it's pretty strong. But every floor, it is getting stronger again. You are getting closer and closer to its source.
All right, see.
Interesting.
It's not strong enough here to hurt you as you walk past it. But, yeah, just be aware. And you guys are free to keep walking.
Okay.
Except you do see something.
No, we're walking past you. I don't care. Go away. Fuck off.
Wait! Fellow adventurers!
I want you to kill yourself right now.
I need you to help me escape the dungeon. I'm a doctor. I work with the Pathfinder Society. And indeed, this is a gnome fellow with a monocle and the outfit of a scholarly explorer. My name is Dr. Zacchaeus Wimmerforce Slumberstone V. I've been stuck here in the dungeon for quite some time. Do you know any way out?
Oh my god, it's you. I'm so sorry.
What?
Wait, hold on.
Okay.
What are your nieces' names?
Charladora and Tayloretta.
Okay.
You found my letters?
And where did you hide your first one on the first floor? The ground level.
I, of course, hid that under a rock.
I shoot him.
Man. Fiora looks visibly disappointed, and Silk is going to shoot him.
I think the second Ulrich saw this man, he was squinting really hard, and then immediately when we all realized, he was like, "Okay, yep."
You shoot him. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That's a nat 20, Ritz. Okay. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Please tell us what happens.
Silk, You shoot him in the head, and there is an explosion of smoke, and you see where he was moments ago, a will-o-wisp shrieking says, "No! Vecnir the Instigator!" And he starts to tremble, he starts to shake. "Have been bested!"
Yeah, that's
and he
what I thought,
fucking
bitch.
explodes. That is 46 damage. He had 23 HP left. He did not have time to ask to be healed this time. You have slain Vecnir the Instigator!
Silk spins his fucking revolver around his finger and he's like, "That's what I thought, bitch. Don't fuck with me."
Oh, man, I'm so sad. Vecnir!
I think Ulrich is
Vecnir, baby!
I think Ulrich is just giggling into his shirt.
That guy was a Patreon character. This is the first time we've ever killed a Patreon character.
Whoever made that fucking character, I hate you and you're welcome for killing you on screen. I don't regret it. I would never regret it. I'd do it again. In fact, submit him again and put him on a different floor and I'll fucking kill him again. I'll do it. This time with my bare hands. Silk is going to beat him to death.
Pretty good, dude.
Well, Derry, you are in control of the Patreon characters. You heard them.
Well, guys, submit your characters to patreon.com/diceroll today so Ritz can kill them. We still have a whole book left. Not too late to add characters for Ritz to kill indiscriminately.
I don't care. I don't care.
Well, you've slewn the wretched will-o-wisp, and Cynemi goes, "Holy shit, what?" Okay, well, I guess we're gonna go to those kobolds.
Wait.
She says,
We're in dick formation right now.
"Oh, shut the fuck up."
Sorry, continue.
This is what we're missing out on when we don't
Ulrich
have a
and
fourth.
Yeah, Ulrich and Silk are standing adjacent to each other. Then Cynemi is standing northeast of Silk, and Fiore is southeast of Silk.
This is a
making
chode.
a perfect dick formation. It's not a very large penis. I say disappointedly. Would you like to go find the kobolds again?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So you guys make your way, retracing your steps. Cynemi has her crossbow drawn, suspiciously looking around.
Her crossbow is crazy.
Right?
The crossbow she is using presently. And she kind of like looks around and says, "Are you sure these kobolds are trustworthy?"
Yeah. Anyways, and he knocks on the door. He's like, "It's Fiore."
You hear a screech from inside and several scrambling claws, and then one voice,
Helgra, the Grand Matriarch of the Hellscale Kobolds.
She's like, "So, the surface dwellers are back once more. Come to grovel for us for your aid in defeating the devil, since you cannot do so alone."
Well, we're not. Can we stay here a night?
Plead your case.
Well, we don't want to waste time by going back to town right now. And we think it would be easier if we stayed here. And then we'd get done with it sooner, and then you'd be able to get started with your plan sooner.
This is a load of bullshit. Maybe you should just kill them with your gun.
Ooh.
Give us an offering to prove that you are swearing fealty and submission to us, the Hellscale goblins who once ruled Otari. Just shoot them, it's fine. They're kobolds, you're not gonna win.
They're people. Anyways.
Yeah. I'm not saying they're not people. That's what I'd do if they were humans.
Okay, well that's fucked up too, man. Don't do that.
What are you whispering out there?
Ideas? Well, hey, what if? Okay, you guys have food supplies, I assume, right?
Yes. We have, ruffle, hardtack and potatoes. potatoes? Where the fuck are they growing potatoes down here?
What if I cooked for you?
He's really good at it.
There's a long pregnant pause.
Mm.
You may enter!
Fiore looks back, and he looks very pleased with himself.
And do you open the door? Oh shit, you do. You open the doors.
Yeah.
And you make your way in, and Cynemi says, holy shit, that's a lot of kobolds. And the others say, a devil!
No,
and they drop to their knees.
No. Oh.
Yes, a devil.
Oh, no.
Did they do this for you, dude? She looks at you, Fiore.
They already know who I was, so.
Good excuse. I believe it.
He looks so confused.
Maybe if you're a little taller, dude. She pats your head.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. It's my genetics.
That's what I've been saying. And, so I think the Hellscale kobolds, and you guys spend some time, negotiating. Ulrich, you are able to set up a cozy cabin. It won't protect you from being detected. It's not extra dimensional. It is literally spawn cabin.
Yeah.
But there is room in this crowded place. You just have to move some stuff out of the way. You will be able to sleep in comfortable beds. Have all the amenities you would need in a cabin. And Fiore, you'll be able to cook for them. One last night before you have to go and face Urevian himself. He's getting closer and closer to finishing his summoning ritual. Now, there have been some setbacks, namely, most of the other devils on this floor have been slain, and his summoners are gone. But if he finishes that contract, none of that will matter, because an army of devils will crawl through the prison floor into the will crawl through the summoning rune into the prison floor, rising and raising and preparing to attack Uktari and burn it to hellish cinders. All that matters now is you guys taking him out once and for all. This episode would not have been possible without the support of our patrons. Als, Millie, Brobear, Stella Ravau, The Protease Inhibitor, Acid Dialogue, River Supports Artists, The Amylase Inhibitor, Horror Fan, Lightning Scar, Dr. Caesar MD, A Potato, Derpy Gamer, Quinlan Boss, Princess Alavi, Emily is Gay, Meowmai, Abyssal Chimera, Knight the Werewolf Teacher, Actually a Bot, A Sleepy Bear, Kyle Damon, Soul Grease Lobo, Phoebe Jeebies, Lux Rexus, Tony Saunders, Mita, Arave, Mott, Ferric Falcon, Luis Loza, Aries, Alexander Crizzle, Skyly, Blurst Hellion, Generally Tricked, Transgirl Trish, Baal Punyon, Matthew Wilson Krasnovich, Tillen Shark, Jonathan Love, G. Barbera, Luke, Gideon, Simon Strange, Seth, Rain, Gizmo, Cass, Fable McElduff, Ava, Remty Bright, Lonesome Chunk, Steph, Sean C., Natasha Lumley, Reflux, Ellie, Jenna Mitchell, King Kendrick, Sky Evangeline, Triceratops, Anna Maria, Jordan, Emlyn Aderna, John the Bookhoarder, SS66 Seeker, and Dame Vire the Third. If you'd like to see what you can get for helping us keep it rolling, check out patreon.com/diceroll tomorrow.
This show is part of Poderation, the nerdy podcast network. From D&D and video games through to ancient history and books of all genres, we are a group of podcasts all about things you can nerd the heck out about. We are currently looking for new podcasts to join the network, So if you know someone who wants to take their nerdy podcast to the next level, send them to poderation.com to get in touch.